What I really love about this program, when I first became privy to it, is obviously giving females a voice.
The lovely part about it was just being able to explore what story I wanted to tell and to have that freedom and have the support to actually push me forward and saying, yes, this is exactly how I want to tell it.
Unless you're truly willing to walk away, it's not a negotiation. Being okay with saying no and letting something go rather than taking less than what you deserve, but that also takes the confidence to know that something else will happen.
It's funny when you're writing television, you pass it on to the director, so it felt like it was all in your hands this time. Oftentimes when you're just the writer, when you come to set, you're like, oh, it's the director's medium, so you give them their space, but when it's you, it's exhilarating.
If you're young enough not to have heard these statistics, try and just don't go near them and just start making stuff in a vacuum of possibility.
It's funny, I think as women, oftentimes we're waiting for permission, and I think we have to just take it and do it.
I kept telling myself, I could never, I'm just not the kind of personality who could like tell everybody what to do and be the person in charge. Like, I'm a little more laid back. It's just like, but I think honestly most of that is just happening to be socialized as a woman.
Oftentimes, I feel like it's very familiar to us to operate in spaces that we don't own, whether it is figuratively or physically and literally, but constantly maneuvering through spaces, especially as a woman of color, that you have no sense of control over, and not to say that you haven't tried, and not to say that you haven't taken up as much space as you possibly can, but to say that it hasn't been made for you in mind. It's this idea of being integrated into a system that just thought, as long as we include you, that's enough.
You know, I don't know that I like to see it as mistakes. I think you just learn. It's all going to come out, and your voice is going to be heard and seen, and every one of us has a super distinct story that is going to be told, and that's it. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of yourself. Don't be scared of people saying something, because you're the one doing it. So you could look at it as a mistake, or you just learn it. It's just a learning thing, and keep writing and have fun with it, because that's what we're doing. We're having fun. You know, this is like a really phenomenal thing to do with your life.